Second Peter's chapter 1 verse 20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scriptures is of any private interpretation. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, El Shah, Bahashim, HaKadosh, the Wadi Yabashim El Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki on pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. What is to come? Race of wars, famine, concentration camps, Starfire D ship, Shamark of the Peace, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously to the church of the Lord, lift up the hopeful elected to the chambers. Simultaneously to the church of the Lord, shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, Allah Ratazah, the Lord, at the cost of this video, just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the filthy customs that they have taken upon. At this time is 5:31 a.m. in the morning. December 3rd, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and destruction on our Joshua. Let me just get one in early in the morning. Salakia. Yeah, so this book is not a private interpretation. I'm trying to go to the Salakia. I'm trying to go to the blue letter. The blueprint, baby. There you go. And this book is not a private interpretation. You know, these people are out here just trying to make it their own vain glory. They want to change up the doctrine. They're trying to make it fit their criteria because of all the things they have done wrong. And they don't want Yahweh El Shah to come back. They're trying to get theirs now. They constellation now. Let me see, it's a verse that always had that word. Let me see. 1 second. Receive your constellation. Bible verse, King James Version. So yeah, these individuals out here are just blatantly doing wrong, and they're looking at us like we did something wrong, and we didn't do nothing wrong by prophesying these scriptures, and it's not of us, it's of Yahweh El Shah. Okay, let's look at this. Private. Let's look at the word private. Okay. It says 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scriptures is of any private interpretation. Okay, it's not a private interpretation. It's not of us. All right. Let's go first. Let's go to the word interpretation. All right, private, of any private. Let's see real fast. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it. But I'm gonna say it. It is Strong's G2398. All right, let me see what it says. Idios. That's how the robot man say it, pronounce it. All right. Idios. Okay. Alright, and it says pertaining to oneself or one's own belongings to oneself. That's not what this is. This is not pertaining to us. This is not pertaining to oneself. This is of Yahweh El Shah. Okay? And that's what you gotta get. You gotta understand that. This is not a private interpretation. Alright, the word interpretation. which is G, which is Strong's G, 1955. Ephemesis, a loosing, unloosing, metaphor interpretation. Alright, a loosing. I'm gonna get a little more into that because, let me see. Let's see. Alright, hold on. This is what I would do. So get a little more in depth. Let's go to let's see what it says in the Strongs. I mean the NLT. Above all, you must realize that no prophecies in scriptures ever came from the prophet's own understanding. So this is not of our understanding. This is of Yahweh Hashem Shah. And you're gonna clearly see that, man. That's why it says prophecy, a prediction, a blank prophecy of wars and rumors of war, a prediction, a forecast. It's been a forecast, man. So we see things based upon the spirit. All prophets have, and that's what you don't understand. All the prophets have gotten this from a higher power. Okay, let me see something here. All right, next verse says, hold on, I had a verse I wanted. Oh, you know what? Let's stick to this real quick. All right. This is not about private interpretation. Let's go back here real fast. Alright, let's see something before we read that. We're going to end it with that verse. Alright. Knowing this verse, man. We need you to clearly understand. Knowing this verse, that there should come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. These are the last days, man. And I was just telling an individual yesterday, which was very spiritual. I met this individual yesterday, very, very spiritual. And then when the first time I saw him, you know how you see somebody in it, it's like, wow, the spirit had me, like, I saw this guy. I was like, wow, this guy got a spirit of knowing, knowing close enough to what he would clarify that vibe I got from him. It was like he knows something, and he looked at me like I knew something. You know what I mean? It was amazing yesterday, and it was the spirit. We had the same issue with the same person at this damn job, and we both said the same thing. We both said the same thing about this guy at the job, that he was Amalek, right? So he ended up coming to the where I work at, like in my area, like out of nowhere, just came there. So, I'm doing my part, and he just started. He's like, I'll do that. I'm like, okay. I didn't even think about it until he started speaking. You know what I mean? He was all upset, and then he started speaking. He started saying these certain things that pertain to the scriptures out of nowhere. Yeah, he had a beard, and so I'm just, I'm being incognito. And he's speaking, and he's like, oh, these damn Edomites. I said, what? In my mind, I said, what? I said, you mean Joshua? He looked at me. I couldn't help it, man. It was just, he said, what you know about that? So I was like, I said the Lashon Kodash. He was like, you speak Lashon Kodash? I was like, yeah. Not fluent, but just enough. He said, man, these damn Edomites. I said, I could, you say Edomites. That's out of woman. But, I like to say Joshua. You wasted away his heat. You wasted away. You don't have no pigment, melanin. So we talking. Had a good conversation. He's from He's from down the DMV area, up in the country over there. So he didn't know the brothers from the main camp out there, but he know about them. But for the most part, so we talking whatever, chopping it up. He had the same problem with the same Edomite I had problems with, and that Edomite knows, man. This Edomite at my job knows. Like, I ain't been there that long, but he knows that he could look at me. People, they could just look at you and tell you different, because you carry yourself different. And they look at that he carry yourself different. We workers, we working hard, and they want to put more work on us, more responsibilities. And like, he's like, this guy getting on my nerves. I said, yo, calm down, but he's like, I want to quit. And so the Spirit told me, he's just how he speaks. The Spirit told me, no, don't quit. And he said, he's like, see why I didn't quit. I said, why? He said, because I just met you. I said, really? It was this master spiritual. And, make a long story shorter, and I was inspired too by the situation. I was like, and it was an early shift. I normally don't go on this shift. It was an early shift. He like, for the most part. So this is how we know this is not a private thing. And he had really good things to say. And he knew about Great Millstone, he knew about Apostle Tahar, he knew about the elders, all the way across. So it was a very beautiful moment for me yesterday, for the most part. So it says, these are the last days. This is a prophecy right now. When I just read, it's 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there should come in the last days, we are in the last days, scoffers, walking after their own lust. And this is what we see. We see this in real time. This is a prediction. This is a forecast of what you're telling you that they were saying back then. And we are experiencing this weather anomaly. It's a lot. Word just came to my mind. Anomaly. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it was funny. Anomaly. The meaning of the word anomaly. Ooh. I don't know if you heard that, but it says anomaly. Anomaly. It says something that's diverted from what is standard, normal, or expected. And that's what, in this world, what's gonna happen? They're not gonna expect it. They're not gonna expect what's about to come to pass. But the prophets are a sure word of prophecy. It's a sure word of prophecy. A sure word of prophecy. Bible verse, King James Version. And we do. We have a prophetic word, and it's a spiritual prophetic word, bro. It's coming straight from the spirit world, undeniable. All right, 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye that take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place. And this thing has been shining in this dark place since 2007. A little before, all from Albert Business and now. But 2007 is when that light, that beacon of light just burst out there when a great meal. We had the other brothers, other individuals that was out there. They're brothers of the cross, but they don't have 100%. They don't want to worship Yahushua. So we understand that when the kingdom come back, when the kingdom come back down to earth, we're gonna bring those back. Some individuals that don't want to worship Yahushua, we're gonna bring them back, and they're gonna worship Yahushua. It's all gonna start with the hopeful elect. Okay. What I just doing now is just really phenomenal, and I'm kind of happy about it because I found a way to utilize the things I have. Wow, the Wadi Abashimel shot for that, right? It says, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, and this is the dark place, man. It's shining, man. It's like this truth is shining. And the dude yesterday, it was bright. He said, "Yo, when I first saw you, you just look like." He told me I saw him like 2 days, maybe 2 days ago, because the shift I was working. I know we don't work. It's like a little early shift, and he looked at me a couple of times. He looked at me. I'm walking through. He like, damn, this guy, man. And then he telling me like, yo, man, when I saw you the first time, you just looked like you didn't belong in here. And I was just like thinking, I was like, but through the spirit, yeah, but Shemel Shah has brought us in the path of this thing, because it's gonna be like that in the future. In the near future, is when this all hell breaking loose out here. We're gonna run into individuals that knew the truth, or that was. It's gonna be angels out here, bro. It's gonna be things happening, and people gonna be running to and fro seeking that truth. And you might be the beacon of light in that dark time, man. In this time, the era to come, you gonna be that forecaster for y'all Shah. You could potentially be one. And the dude, the individual, the brother, he know Hebrew. He know a little Hebrew. You know a little Hebrew. I mean, Lashwan Kodash, he knows it. I was impressed. I was very impressed. Yeah. So, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place unto the day dawn, and the day star rises in your heart. That's right, Yahshua Shah. Knowing this verse, that, oh damn, ain't that funny? Same chapter. Very funny. Salah. Eyewitness news. Where you go up to wow, man, it's funny. I want to read this anyway. I'm gonna read from the top. I'm gonna go from here all the way down, and we're gonna end it. All right, Salaki. This thing is getting weird. Salaki. Yeah, so it says powerful stuff, man. All right, we're gonna get a little bit. We're gonna come back. All right, stand by.